Hello, in this week's video we're in the beautiful village of Lymm and we try out these flotation tanks. I get caught in the rain.
I knew we should have set off earlier.
We have generator problems.
It looks like we've got a heating or a cooling issue.
And as we enter the tunnel, which is timed, there's a boat coming towards us.
What's going on?
You have to back up. He's halfway through the tunnel.
What's he doing that for?
No idea.
We're now running short on daylight. Will we make it?
I've just seen a bat flying round.
It's too dangerous to go on and we decide to call it a night.
I don't think we've ever stopped this late. Only doing the Llangollen, our first winter.
We made our late arrival the night before and we're in the village of Lymm on the Bridgewater Canal.
Well, we bloody made it, didn't we? I can't believe it.
Frozen.
You're
And
frozen.
I'm starving.
The next day we met up with friends and we had a look around, and of course it involved coffee and cake. Lymm really is a beautiful village and we used to visit here all the time, even before we got our boat.
Look at this. We're in Lymm. Beautiful day, the sun is shining, and I've got roulade. Life can't get any better, can it?
We drove over to Altrincham to try something new, and it was just about a 20-minute drive from the boat.
So this is something I've wanted to do for a while. I did some research, and currently we're based in Lymm, and I found this place based in Altrincham. So you may be wondering what this is, but it's a flotation tank. So, as you all know, I love a bath. Nothing better. I've used to fall asleep in the bath at home. This is really nice hot water with, did you say a ton of Epsom salts inside? So you can't sink. You do have a flotation pillow if you like, and they did recommend to use that to start with, but then once you realise you're not going to sink, discard that. Up to you if you want the lights on or not inside. I think I'm going to have it pitch black, to be honest. Music will start for the first 10 minutes and then it all goes quiet. I can't wait. It's a full hour. I think it's £45, which I think is great value. Yeah, I can't wait. I'll let you know how we feel at the end of it.
Yeah, and it's called Zero Gravity, isn't it?
Yeah, the place is called Zero Gravity. We'll put a link down below, just so you guys are aware of it. But yeah, and spookily enough, the guy I thought he recognised us thought we'd been in before. We haven't. But he lives on a narrowboat, so it's definitely meant to be this.
Yeah, he saw us on YouTube, didn't he? Oh, weird. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. A full hour. I think I'll be snoring.
Okay.
See you in a bit.
See you in a bit.
Oh, and I didn't show the showers as well for the end.
Oh yeah, you have a shower before you get in to take the natural oil off your body, and then obviously you have a shower at the end to get rid of all the salt.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, see you in a bit.
See you in a bit.
Bye.
Well, that's the end of the 1 hour session. What did we think?
What did you think?
That was incredible. It's probably the most relaxed I've been for ages.
Yeah.
I'd say highly recommend it for anyone. Just fancy a little chill out time.
Yeah.
Incredible value as well. So what did you think?
Absolutely amazing. It was so relaxing. It was like a massage of the mind and the senses. You were asking me today what I wanted to do for my birthday. I want to come back here because it was ace.
Getting ready for work. Did you have a bit too much to drink last night, Anthony? Be honest.
No, I just think I'm really tired because we didn't go to bed till 1 in the morning. So Martin and Mandela were on board, and they didn't leave till 1 in the morning. So I'm really, really tired now. I'm going to go to the gym. In fact, I'm hoping to go twice today. So I'm going to go to the gym because we're not far from Northwich. Then I'm going to set my bed up, I think, and have a kip. Have my lunch, then have a kip for a few hours. Get into work then, sort my stuff out inside the building, and then head back to the gym for another run and a proper workout.
Are you still relaxed after your flotation tank?
Yeah, do you know what? I slept really well. It's just I didn't have enough sleep.
Oh. I overslept, didn't I?
You did. I can't wait to do it again. Absolutely can't wait to do it again.
Yeah.
I think it might be a bi-monthly thing, to be honest, just to
Keep you going.
take care of your own personal well-being, I think.
Yeah.
The flotation tank last night was so relaxing. I went to bed at 10:30 because I was so tired. Set the alarm for 7:30 because I should have been having a haircut at 9.
I thought I'll just have 5 more minutes in bed when the alarm went off, and I woke up at 10 to 9, so then it's a mad dash. I jumped out of bed, got changed, quick wash, legged it over to the barber's, just made it in time. While Anthony's in work, I'm going to leave Lymm on the boat and take it to Moor, which is about an hour away, and we're going to leave the boat there for a couple of days. Well, I'll be on the boat for a couple of days till Anthony's back from work Thursday night, and then Friday we'll move the boat from Moor to Anderton, hopefully. So we'll be getting closer to the Llangollen Canal. I'm going to do some editing and may do some artwork later tonight. But yeah, it's a beautiful day. The sun's out. It was awful this morning. We've said goodbye to Martin and Mandela, and we're going our separate ways.
I've been putting off moving. It's been beautifully sunny all day. Look, the minute I set off, the rain starts. Sod's law. But the colours are just stunning on the trees. Have you noticed that's my favourite word, stunning? I knew we should have set off earlier. It's been sunny for hours. Anyway, the colours are still amazing. Got my brolly. I think I've got something wrapped around the prop. Can you hear it? But I'm not that far from where we're going to stop. I'll check it when we get back. When we get there.
It took about 2 hours to get to Moor, and I went for a lovely walk in the evening, even if it was a little wet. And while Anthony's away at work, it gives me a chance to keep up with my commissions. And this is the lovely Jilly. I really enjoyed drawing this dog.
What a beautiful evening. Yesterday, it never stopped raining the whole day. Didn't do any filming, just stayed on the boat. Went for a walk at about 5-6 o'clock. It was dark by 7:30, pitch black. It's been beautiful today. Gary and Sheila on their big staff boat popped by to say hello. They stopped for an hour, had a coffee. That was nice to catch up with them. Anthony's home in 5 minutes, so I'm walking down the towpath to the local post office, which is about 4 or 5 minute walk from the boat. What a beautiful evening. Hope it carries on like this. How's work been?
Alright.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to have a drink, but
You bought some?
Now I'm back home. I'm definitely going to have a drink.
What do you mean?
Tired?
Oh, thought you begged to be.
No, not to you.
There's quite a few things being delivered, isn't there? And a bit of shopping.
There's a handy little shop and a post office right opposite the canal.
What are you doing there?
Little snack.
This looks nice.
Jackie did me these at work, so I thought I'd replicate them.
Mm-hmm.
Really tasty.
It's like cordon bleu. Well, I've been over to the post office to post my artwork to Canada. We were hoping to move today. We've got a 5-hour, should-be journey to... Where are we going? Anderton. My head's battered. We should have been going to Anderton. We needed to do that today because I'm working on Sunday. And on Saturday, we were hoping to get from Anderton to Middlewich, so we could get the generator serviced. We're not moving. Why aren't we moving, Anthony?
We're not moving because the generator's not working properly. It's billowing smoke out the engine bay. I've contacted Alec at King's Lock. He's actually coming to service the generator anyway on Monday, but he's away at the moment. He said to check the coolant level. We've checked that. So we've phoned King's Lock. We're awaiting a phone call back from Steve to see if there's anything we can do here before we set off, or we're stranded. It looks like we've got a heating or a cooling issue. So the first thing to check was the impeller, which is underneath this brass thing on the side of the generator. So I've undone that. Impeller looks intact, so I'm going to put it all together again. Fill the strainers with water, reopen the taps, and see if we can get it running. There's obviously, it's an overheating issue because this is the air filter that's been taken out. It's absolutely black. So we've contacted King's Lock. They said you can run it without the air filter, so I'm going to reassemble everything back together. Like I said, top the strainers up, run it again without the air filter, and see if it runs. We're hoping that Alex on the case as well, and that he may be sort of coming to visit. So he's the guy who services our generator.
We've got a spare
Impeller
here, haven't we? Do you want to show people what that is?
So this is the impeller, and it has these like gaskets as well. You have to lubricate it before you put it back in. But yeah, it all looks okay. So we've excluded that, which is a common problem where these little blades snap.
And I've been down in the weed actually, haven't I?
You have, so, and there's nothing blocking the
intake.
intake pipes. So yeah, we'll see. It's a good job I'm small, I reckon. This is quite a tight area.
We think we know what the problem is with the generator, but it's getting looked at in a few days. Anyway, we managed to charge the batteries and set off. If you haven't got a Bridgewater licence, you are allowed to stay on the Bridgewater Canal for a maximum of 10 days. This includes 3 days to get on and off, but you do need to book online.
Remember last time you arrived here, it was just like this?
Oh, and we're off. What a delay.
Yeah, it's been quite the morning. So we've
What a
had
morning.
we've had issues with the generator. It's due for service anyway on Monday, but it looked like it was overheating. We're not quite sure why. Still not quite sure why. As you saw earlier, I took the impeller off. Well, I didn't take the impeller off. Checked the impeller and it was intact. I've refilled the baskets. There was nothing in the baskets. All seems to be working now. It definitely was overheating because you could see the state of the air filter that we showed. So yeah, we'll get Alex to come and have a look on Monday when he comes to service the generator, just to see what he thinks was the cause. It may have been just a load of leaves that was sucked up, and then when we turned it off, they all fell out of the way, and it sort of started working again.
That was a waffle, wasn't it?
I waffled you in it, didn't it?
Hey, we had a few problems sorted now. We've ran the generator for an hour, fine, no smoke. We took the filter out like Anthony said, and the batteries are charged to 70%.
69 to be exact. I like things to be exact.
We've got a 5-hour journey today, and because it's 2:30, it's going to be dark before we get there.
We've got 3 tunnels as well.
But we need to get to Anderton because on Saturday we're going from Anderton to Middlewich, and we're meeting Pete and Caroline from One Day More, who are going to help us do the locks, which is really nice.
Because I'm really unsure whether that's happening or not.
Yeah,
Is it?
Saturday. Yeah.
Well, they said they were going to help, and then I thought you were trying to say you weren't sure whether they were.
No, they're coming on Saturday.
Okay, we'll see on Saturday. I've got the bacon in.
Tomorrow. Have you?
Yeah.
Only bought 6 laces.
Ah,
That's all they had in the shop.
you're useless.
No, it's not my fault, it's the shop's fault.
Well,
Anyway, you can nip and get some more
yeah, thanks for that.
on the way back on your bike.
Mm.
Right, we should turn the cab around. It's a beautiful day. I just wish we could have set off earlier.
Yeah, we are running late and I'm panicking a little bit. I don't think we're going to make it.
Ooh, a boat coming under the bridge. You always meet him in a bridge hole, don't you? Looks like Hardy's boat.
It's good practice when approaching a bridge, especially on a bend, to sound your horn. Neither of us did.
Alright. That was a good place to meet. See you later.
It's definitely starting to feel like autumn. There's a bit of a chill in the air, the sun's really low in the sky, the swallows have migrated back to South Africa, who can blame them, and seeing the farmer bring in the crop really does remind you that it's the end of summer. I'm saying bringing in his crop, he's actually brought in his crop and he's ploughing over the field. Just to the right is the Canal. We still haven't done this. Directly after the M56 motorway bridge is Midland Chandlers. We needed a couple of things for the boat and some primer to touch up the blacking.
And your receipt.
Hang on, let's put that
I
back
did,
there.
it went in. And look.
Thank you.
We're heading towards Preston Brook Tunnel, which is timed entry. We're heading towards the south entrance. We know we've missed our time slot, so we're just going to take our time.
Doesn't that remind you of being a kid, those little windmills? Into the beach.
Where are you off?
There's a book swap thing up there.
Oh.
I'm going to have a look what books there are.
Like Saturday swap shop?
Yeah.
Book swap. Right. How long have we got before the tunnel? Remember you couldn't work this out the first time?
30 minutes.
Right. Out for now with Anthony.
I'm just seeing if there's any crime fiction, but there's not, unfortunately.
This lovely boat pulled up behind us. They're waiting for the tunnel too, and we got chatting to the owner. He actually had a gift for us. How nice is that?
So these are a Brazilian fazenda. It's a yellow bourbon and a natural process they are. I've roasted them. These were roasted about 2 weeks ago. I was roasting tonight but couldn't quite get round to it. I won't hit home till after 6 and it's going dark, and then to get everything set up for it's a bit of a pain in the bum. But that's the ones. They're the ones I've been using this week, so you can take them away with you.
Oh, brilliant,
And
thank
do you drink an espresso or a longer one?
Espresso usually, isn't it?
Your espresso?
Yeah.
Right, I'll give you one of our espresso cups.
Oh, amazing.
Oh,
there
wow,
you go.
thank you.
Have one of them.
How fab's that?
Brilliant,
All right.
thank you.
Now they're all bespoke them. They're by
Oh,
a
wow.
lovely girl in
Yeah.
Gull, and she does them all. They're all
Yeah. They're lovely, aren't
So this guy is 2 lock keepers.
2 lock keepers.
So subscribe. They've got a YouTube channel, and they're going to be showing all about the sort of the coffee business that they're going to be setting up.
Champion.
they? And is that the name of your channel? Two
They-
Lock Keepers?
Most of the stuff is on 2 lock keepers, and you'll generally find that it's concentrated around the TikTok right now. So TikTok, we've been building the TikTok followers up before we move on to YouTube. There is some on there, but there's not a great deal.
Yeah.
What we would like is for everyone to move over to YouTube. But there's also a separate link to the coffee channel. There's Lock Keepers Coffee as well.
Yeah.
But if you have a look on 2 Lock Keepers, you should get a giggle out of that.
Brilliant.
Somehow, you know, if you do like the bean, it's
Yeah.
generally a medium roast. But what we're going to do is, if you like it darker, your profile will be in the machine.
See what happens when you get held up. You meet someone like that. It's really nice, isn't it?
So that's Steve from 2 Lock Keepers. We've got a little espresso cup and a latte cup as well off him, and some specially roasted beans.
Yeah. Oh,
We'll let you know what they taste like, but
yeah.
I'm looking forward to trying them when ours runs out. And we're off.
It's on your own.
Oh,
Yeah.
We spot a light at the end of the tunnel and it's actually a boat. They've come in at the wrong time.
That's the light coming towards us. Somebody's obviously not. You have to back up. The boat coming!
What's going on?
You have to back up.
know,
He's halfway through the tunnel.
What's he doing that for?
No idea. He's obviously ignored the rules, hasn't he?
I'm not really sure what's going on here because it's past. It was our turn to go through the tunnel
And there's a boat
and there's
coming.
someone on the way through. No idea what's going on. So we're all having to back up.
That's terrible. Unless they broke down, they've gone in too late, past the time. Now there's 3 boats waiting to go in, and we may be late if they don't hurry up.
That's time that tunnel, is it? Yeah, that's what there was 3 of us all waiting to go through. I'm sorry, mate. Sorry, mate, no one told us on the other side there, obviously.
There's a sign. Sign.
Saying like,
Oh, I'm so sorry, mate.
That's alright.
I'm so sorry.
I honestly thought it was just the light at the end of the tunnel. It's like,
Well, I'm saying nothing, but the boaters coming out of the tunnel said they didn't see the sign.
I know I did. That's the light at the end of the tunnel.
Maybe it took him ages to get through.
No, he said he didn't realise that was what that meant. He thought it was to do with the lock.
Preston Brook Tunnel is 1,239 yards or 1,132 metres long. You enter the tunnel on the Bridgewater Canal, and when you leave the tunnel you're on the Trent and Mersey Canal.
That's a relief, isn't it?
I hate tunnels because my night vision's not great at the best of times.
Better than mine though.
Yeah, I'd say.
Steve made it behind us.
Yay.
We're on the Trent and Mersey Canal now, aren't
We
we?
are.
You've got this little stop lock at Dutton, and although we were pushed for time, we decided to help the 2 boaters behind us because there were 2 solo boaters on 2 separate boats.
The old fireball.
It's nearly dark.
It's not nearly dark.
Well, we've been on the Leeds Liverpool for nearly 6 months. We've been on the Bridgewater for about 6 days, and we're now on the Trent and Mersey. We're flying along, aren't
We are flying along. Not enough though, because it is going to be pitch black, I think, by the time we get to Hamilton.
It's pitch black now.
It's not pitch black now. I mean, it's full of exaggeration.
It's pitch black.
You can't see.
Although it is getting late, the sky is stunning. As you can see, it's starting to get dark and we've got a further 2 tunnels to travel through. We're not sure we're going to make it tonight.
Well, the sun's setting, and it is what, 6 o'clock?
I
It's gonna...
hate long nights. I love autumn though. So
Yeah.
I guess you can't have one way out the other.
I wish we'd set off about 10 o'clock this morning, but we couldn't, could we?
No, we've already mentioned about that, so I don't want to dwell on that. It's all sorted now.
This is Black Prince holiday boats at Bartington Wharf near Northwich. It's a lot darker than it looks on camera. I can't actually see the tow path.
I've just seen a bat flying round. I'm not surprised. No, obviously we're under trees now, but it is really dark now. Just a bit of light, really.
Very cold, very dark. Got the Jenny running and I can't see a thing. We decided it was too dark and too dangerous to go on, so we pulled up about a 5-minute journey from the next tunnel. That's the hammer lost. Yeah, it's a little bit dark. I don't think we've ever stopped this late, only doing the Llangollen, our first winter. Well, that's it for this week. Thanks for watching. Watch next week's video where we have a really early start. It's 7 o'clock in the morning and Anthony's not impressed. Bit early this, isn't it?
Yeah. What in fresh hell's this? It's 25 past 7. It's really early. It's not my cup of tea at all.
I love this getting up early, but it was actually dark. We set the alarm for 7 o'clock, it was still pitch black.